Hi, I'm Millie. I've explored a lot of what the world has to offer in my life of 36 years, and I've experienced many ups and downs in my time. Only now that I've met Jesus do I realise that the Bible would have had something to say at every stage, and it could have helped me out in a few tricky situations along the way. For example, the period in my life in my 20s when I was getting more and more sucked into a fast-paced life of work and partying that eventually led to burnout. I simply didn't know the value of slowing down. If only I knew then what I know now about Jesus' invitation.
Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light.
When I was going through my breakdown, I did actually attempt to pray, even though I didn't really know who God was back then. I certainly didn't know what it says about prayer in the Bible, and that God actually hears us.
Is any one of you in trouble? He should pray. The prayer offered in faith will make the sick person well. The Lord will raise him up. The prayer of a righteous man is powerful and effective.
Before all this, in my teens, I really struggled with my self-worth. I just wanted to know where I fit in this world. I would have taken comfort from these words from the Psalms, where the writer says to the Lord,
For you created my inmost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well.
I guess part of my self-worth issues stemmed from my dad leaving my family and me when I was 10, which left me feeling really let down and even abandoned. Now that I'm a Christian, I'm trying to work on forgiving him, because I know the resentments are only hurting me now. It's really hard, but I know what Jesus would say.
Pray for those who ill-treat you. Be merciful just as your Father is merciful. Forgive and you will be forgiven.
I think some of this instability growing up made me very nervous of big decisions and uncertain about the direction my life would or should take. I could have done with holding on to these verses from Proverbs, which I now find so reassuring when facing major life decisions.
Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your path straight.
The last few years of my life have been much happier and more stable. I learnt to slow down after having my breakdown and have since got married, and we had our first child last year. I have to confess, though, that I sometimes find my mother-in-law rather difficult to get on with. We just don't see eye to eye on things, including how to bring up children. A friend challenged me with these verses.
As God's chosen people, holy and dearly loved, clothe yourself with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. Bear with each other and forgive whatever grievances you may have against one another. Put on love, which binds them all together in perfect unity.
I'm definitely on a journey with all this, and I'm still discovering all that the Bible has to teach me about how to live my life and how to trust and honour God. When I consider many current issues we're facing today, such as racial justice and climate change, I know the Bible, God's word, will have something to say about them, about standing up for justice, peace and equality, and caring for his beautiful creation. I'm incredibly thankful to have the Bible as a resource to which I can turn in any and every circumstance. It comforts me, it challenges me, and it's one way in which I get to know God more.